You're watching Lancaster County Democrats' Watchful Citizens Show. My name is Barbara Baier, and we're having a wonderful conversation with Jane Raybould. She's running for District 1 County Commissioner this year. Now, tell us a little bit about the cycle of the election. Tell us about the election process so that our viewers know when to anticipate seeing your name.
Well, hopefully you'll see my name on the primary, and the primary is May 11th. And then the general election is November 2nd.
So this is kind of a longer period of time, and you're going to have two votes, the primary and the general.
That's correct.
And tell us a little bit about your campaign. How's that coming together for you?
Well, I am very pleased. I feel very fortunate to be able to represent the business community and have a number of wonderful volunteers from that sector, but also the community has said, you know, what can we do and how can we support you? So for my very first, campaign kickoff will be on Wednesday, February 17th at Misty's from 5:30 to 7:30. So that'll be my first official kickoff. And then I'm going to have a volunteer meeting on Saturday, March 6th. So that we can get together and map out the strategy for walking the precincts. I can't wait to start walking the precincts as soon as, weather permitting, we can get out there without a lot of ice to slip on. So I can't wait to start doing that. I know my strategy for the month of February, which is coming up very quickly here, is to reach out and go to as many neighborhood association meetings so that I can meet and greet with them personally. And of course, at that time, I hope to recruit a lot more volunteers. I know it's a big district to start walking, and I would welcome any number of volunteers to help do that and to join me on my campaign.
Now, state law, I'm just going to clarify this because this is new for everybody. State law recently changed, and so you will be elected by district only. There will not be a county-wide vote on your position. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I think that is a wonderful thing. It really has reduced the amount of foot work you're going to have to do in your county, and I think it really gives you an opportunity to visit different parts of your section of the county more. So my district is really south of O Street, and then west of 27th. So it goes all the way to the south border of the county. So it includes Hallam, it includes Denton, Roca, and it all the way to the western end of the border. So south 27th, west. There's a little bit of a segment that reaches out to 40th Street and kind of wraps back around, but it's a wonderful district, and it'll be much more workable to get to and get to all the voters there.
Now, this is a comment that I've heard a lot when I had a similar campaign, and that is that a lot of people inside the city wonder why they should be worried about the county board. They think it just takes care of rural manners. Can you clarify on that?
Well, I think anybody who probably pays property taxes should pay attention to what the county board does. And that, as most people do watch how much they pay for their property taxes, the county board is intimately involved in setting the tax levy. And a good chunk of the county taxpayers' property tax goes for our schools that I think we need to be very, very proud of. Our schools. But if you're involved in your school system, if your children go to school, if you pay property taxes, you have to pay attention to what the county commissioners do and the initiatives that they take or the initiatives that they don't take.
Are you going to be reaching out to the rural area as well when you're campaigning?
Absolutely, because I think that's probably a mistake that maybe some candidates have made in the past. You have to reach out to the rural communities because, face it, we are an agro-industry state, and where would we be about this without the stability of our agro partners? And so I think it's real important to be very sensitive towards rural issues, rural road conditions, highway development. So I think we must, and I do intend to reach out to those communities and hear their concerns. And spend some time in Hallam and Denton and to make the rounds there.
Well, that sounds very good.